Hello guys, it's me Bugsy, and it's me Yonky. Well, me and Bugsy, it's 1 week till Xenoverse. Our birthday's coming up in like about three days now. Bugsy's gonna be loving it when it's his birthday, and it's also Wednesday because that means he'll have to wait a few more days. And I'm sorry, man. I'm still just like wanting to get,
I'm talking about the next year or two.
So when I was this game ever since I heard there was character creation and the fact that they were adding like Dragon Ball Online elements, I was like, oh yeah. Not to say I won't actually, get won't actually play the fan, because they're trying to bring, there's a fan thing going on where the fans are trying to rebuild Dragon Ball Online for the people that never got to play it in the States, and it'll be a free thing. I was thinking this is gonna be good. But I'll still play the fan thing just to kind of...
And this is not a spoiler, but from what I was told, at the end of Xenoverse, there's some room left open for an expansion of the game in terms of a sequel. So with that said, if Xenoverse does as well as I expected it to do, because it's given us a lot of stuff that we as fans want, yeah, some things missing that, they could improve on, but there's a lot of stuff that, we have in this game that definitely has me confident in that this game is going to be very successful with the community when it comes out in the next couple days. With that said, if it does as well as expected, we can definitely expect to get a Xenoverse 2 sometime in the next year or two. Now, it took a lot longer to create the first game, obviously. I think they've worked on this game for the last 3.5 years, something like that. And since they already kind of built the skeleton, if Xenoverse 2 was to happen, they can basically take the current skeleton that they have, or blueprint, and kind of improve on, number one, stuff that's kind of missing in the first game, and then two, build out a brand new campaign that can be given to us when Xenoverse 2 comes out. Let's go ahead and look at some previous games that came out in the DBZ franchise. So, Budokai 1. Now, granted, when Budokai 1 came out, that game was absolutely amazing. That's because it was the first DBZ game since GT Final Bout, which was a terrible game, and it was pretty exciting to play. I remember when I first got that game.
And a lot of people didn't even know what GT was back then. That was like the first one. They were like, "Why is Goku a kid again? What is all this? What is all this?" That is, I don't know, I just have like a theory for people that played that game, and that's why certain people hate GT. I don't know, it's just a little theory.
I was so excited, it was like there was nothing wrong in the world when I got the game, and I loved every second of it. But then when I played Budokai 2, and saw how much they improved on it, I literally exploded. And let's not even go into Budokai 3, the improvements that they continuously kept adding into the game, it just made it a whole lot better as a series. Same thing with Tenkaichi. When Tenkaichi came out, Tenkaichi was... I wasn't a fan of it, actually. I played it, and I was like, this game is awful. But then Tenkaichi 2 came out, and it literally just shattered, like, the wall of anime games can be fun. Because I remember back in the day, the anime games that came out around the time was like Full Metal Alchemist, which I personally enjoyed, but it did terrible. And there was a bunch of other anime games coming out at the same time, which just did not do well. But then Budokai Tenkaichi 2 came out, and I remember everybody gave good scores. Even G4 back in the day when G4 was actually gave like a 9.5 or some high score like that, because the game was just absolutely amazing, and just the improvements that they have from the Tenkaichi 1 were just incredible. With that said, the skeleton or blueprint for Xenoverse is built, so if we do end up supporting this game, if it ends up being as amazing as, or if it does amazing in terms of like numbers, then we can definitely expect to get Xenoverse 2 We can definitely expect to get Xenoverse 2 in the next year or two with so much more. And the awesome thing is now that they kind of like did all the hard work, essentially what they do is they take that original blueprint and they just add on to it and just make it better. So we can probably get stuff like Super Saiyan 3 for custom created characters. We can probably get some more characters that were missing, like Majin Vegeta, for example, maybe cooler. Maybe some more of the movie characters. Like, there's gonna be a lot of stuff that can be added into Xenoverse 2.
A whole bunch of what-if characters.
Well. So that's pretty exciting. The question I wanted to kind of throw out there to you guys.
What do you think, Young? I'd say from the jump, it's actually gonna do pretty. I think it's gonna do pretty well. I mean, everybody, and some people are gonna be like me, and you're gonna be like, Famitsu thinks it's bad. Okay, then we're gonna play it. And then people over here that want to play the game that heard that review are gonna be like, that can't be right, and then play it for themselves, and then they're gonna be like, Famitsu, you don't know what the f you talking about, so sit down into the corner before Mr. Yonky is gonna freaking bust your fucking teeth in and send it to your kids. Fuck Yonky, that's dark. Says the guy that always says he's going to stab somebody. Hey. Like, I know that I'm not gonna actually stab somebody, but I know you would actually use your bat to bust their teeth in. Because I've seen that before. I've seen you do that.
What are some of the things that you want to see in the next Xenoverse game, if it does end up happening in the next year or two? Personally, the thing that I want the most is definitely more movie stuff. Like, I want to be able to play all three movies, especially Fusion Reform. Fusion Reform is one of my all-time favorite movies,
honestly,
and it has one of my favorite characters and villains. And of course, I'll speak about Super Gogeta and Janemba. They're freaking awesome. Can you imagine like a Xenoverse-style Janemba mission where it's like evil Janemba? It's already evil Janemba, so it's like super duper mega evil Janemba. Like, that could be pretty awesome to experience from the whole Xenoverse side of the DBZ world. So I would love to see more stuff like that. And obviously, there's little things that I know some of you guys definitely want to see stage destruction come back, which again, I kind of broke down the reason why stage destruction didn't work as well as it did in previous games is because number one, there were console limitations. So if Xenoverse 2 does happen, I really want it to be only exclusive to next gen, so Xbox One and PS4, because then you have a lot more to work with, a lot more power you can tap into, and then you can easily add stuff like stage destruction. Because if you look at Naruto Ninja Storm 4,
I swear, by the
which is
time
exclusive to
2
the
actually
PS4 and
comes
Xbox
out,
One,
I will have
they added in that game stakes. So like if you do like if you remember the Madara Hashirama fight when Madara fires his fire tornadoes and like carves a path of fire across the map, it stakes. Like, that's the power of the next gen console. And again, the reason why that couldn't be done in the old gen is because overall is because you gotta kind of have to scale the game down so it works equally across all platforms. Which obviously you can't do. You cannot make a game work as well on the PS4 like you can on the PS3. So one big example is Shadow Mordor. Shadow Mordor came out on Xbox One and PS4, and the game looked absolutely incredible. But then when it got downgraded to old gen, it's just the experience there was absolutely awful, and the game was like a 4 out of 10, whereas the PS4 version was like a 9 out of 10. So like that's the problem there that you have to think about when you have to downscale games. That's why when you create a game, if you plan to do an old gen, you have to kind of make it work on both somewhat equally. Otherwise, the experience will be the same, and it'll just do terrible in terms of numbers, and just it won't look good for the game. But if Xenoverse and Dimps, I guess, if Dimps focus only on doing next gen, Xenoverse 2 could be absolutely 1,000 times more amazing than the current Xenoverse. And I'm already a big fan of Xenoverse 1 right now because they've given us pretty much everything that I wanted, at least, and I can see so much more.
They're not just giving you everything you wanted, Rhymestar. They're giving us everything I've wanted, everything Yonkey's wanted, everything my fans even wanted in Dragon Ball Z games. It's like we all wanted a GBC game that had everything. And a little bit of I kind of wanted Dragon Ball Online, and I'm kind of getting that in this, and honestly I really can't say anything else, but Jesus, I can't wait.
Amazingness come out if it was exclusive to the PS4 and Xbox One. So that's what I kind of want to throw out there and see your thoughts. Now, obviously, again, I already know exactly what everybody wants because I've read the comments for the last 8 months. I know exactly what the community wants, but this is your room to kind of talk about and basically comment what you want to come back. Like, even if you already discussed it, even if you commented 1,000 times, like, feel free to add the comment section below again, because the more we kind of like put feedback out there that the developers can look at, the more we can get that next time.
I just say, dude, what they should do. What? They need, let's put the story from Dragon Ball Heroes into it. But they need to put their own little spin on it. It'd be a great way to have like some of the movie villains kind of come in, do what they have to do, we have freaking Lord Slug over here. We got freaking Bojack over here. We got Turles around here. We got Hatcheck. Oh, you mean Pink Dildo Man? No, it's Hatcheck. Stop calling him Pink Dildo Man, for the love of God. Now, come on, man. You gotta see it through my eyes right now. And Hatcheck to me looks like, okay, maybe he does. But that's not the point. The point is, man, if they do a freaking storyline from Dragon Ball Heroes, you know, it gives them a lot of chances to bring some of the movie villains into the thing, and you know, maybe even Cooler, because I know Cooler isn't even a part of this game, and I'm a little sad because I actually do like Cooler as a villain. Nah, Cell to me had everything though. I mean, yeah, Frieza had the sadisticness, but Cell was fucking smart and fucking creepy. Like, he was smart and creepy. Especially when his first form, he's like, yes, I was up. Remember that weekly tube show dub where he's like, I love your work. He's like, yeah, is your dick and your mouth made out of the same materials? Because I don't know which is talking. It's like, I love your work. Ah, Bugsy, that freaking Cell talking from his crotch, that was weird. Hey, I thought it was pretty funny. It is, but we're here to talk about freaking Xenoverse, right? Alright. But seriously, I love your work. How the f did you do that? I don't know. But more pressing matters. Personally though, I think they could do Dragon Ball Hero storyline. Add Time Patrol Trunks, you know, put some of that stuff in there. We got something. I don't want to play as the hero characters. They should still keep character customization kind of a main thing. That should be first and foremost. I keep seeing, like, for male Majins, they have to be fat. So I was thinking, you know, maybe in Xenoverse 2 we can get dude Majins that are skinny and they kind of look like Super Boo, or you can, like, you know, you can already change their colors. But what I want really is a skinny Majin, but I'm gonna be fine with just making a fat Majin character and making it have you know, TFS's Nappa voice. But it would be fun if, like, they told Takahata to do, like, freaking Alucard's voice for the Dragon Ball Z thing. Just to have him do it, that'd be fun. I can make a human just like with Alucard's kind of voice. That'd be fun. But yeah, that's only just stuff I know will never happen. It will only happen in the game I never will see because it only exists inside my head. But anyways, yeah, I think we covered all the bases. And do you think, what do you think, Young? Do you think, like, everything that was in Dragon Ball Online, like, the Meager being a villain, was this, like, all of what they had for, DBO? Yeah, because they never really did anything with Demigra. Demigra, I hear, was always in like the shadows because that's what Toe and Mirror. That's what they. That's who That's who they were working for, really. So yeah, it has every. So yeah, it has everything they were going to put in DBO. And I think that's about it. So they can go even more different directions with the timeline, time stream, and a whole bunch of stuff.
That makes sense. So yeah. So what do you guys want to see in Xenoverse 2? Like, would you want to see new villains? Do you want to see the villains come back? Like, how do you want that to work? Because obviously with the whole time travel,
they should bring Trunks Cell
aspect introduced into the Dragon Ball Z universe. You leave pretty much unlimited room for just potential. Like, there's so much opportunity to make this game huge and as awesome as Xenoverse 1 is. So it's like, it all comes down to what the developers are going to cook up for us if Xenoverse 2 happens. So yeah. Anyways, guys, just a quick video. I just kind of want to discuss Xenoverse 2 because, again, there is room for Xenoverse 2 happening.
Let me look at the comments because we know we got that one asshole that's going to say, no, there will never be a Xenoverse 2. Okay, it says, Rampage, what do you want, boy? Sorry, Rampage. My dog, he likes to stare at the window. I think he's trying to get my attention again. He keeps on getting down before I can get over to him. Okay, it says Xenoverse 2 wish list. I'm gonna read this off. Beam struggles, destructible environments, a larger roster, movies, androids, Majin Vegeta. More custom characters, more custom auras, combos, weapons. This could be the Xenoverse could be the best. This could make Xenoverse the best DBZ series, better than Budokai 3, Budokai Tenkaichi 3, and Raging Blast 2. Maybe more transformations for other non-Saiyan races, but that's not that important to me. Minnie, why are you barking? Yeah, man, guys. I'm going to read some more comments and talk about some stuff. Hey, dude. Yep. You ready to do it? You ready to look at some more of these? Yeah, sure. If Xenoverse was to come out 2 years later, here's what I want. Making a next-gen exclusive for the PS4, Xbone, and PC. More refined roster, something similar to Infinite World, and what if characters. This is great at making good rosters. So not too much worrying on just this one. Beam struggles for 1v1 matches. More than one map for multiplayer. More costumes. More races. People keep raging for an android race, so I guess I'll support them as well. Super Saiyan 3 for Saiyans. Any higher would be unnecessary in OP. Super Namek Fusion Transformations for custom character Namekians. Super Boo Majin Pure Boo Kid Boo for custom created characters. Weapons used for custom created characters. Training mode, cause why not? Have a good or evil aspects of the story with our characters on our custom created characters. Not on some infamous type stuff, but to a point where our decisions impact the story. This is what I said about the story. Purely based on my knowledge of the story in Xenoverse, I want to make it clear that I have not watched any playthroughs or walkthroughs on YouTube because I don't want to experience it for myself. Alright on, dude. Personally, I just spoiled myself, and now I just wanted even more. So, good for you, man. Good for you. Stay pure. Stay pure in a sense. Am I asking for too much? I really don't think that I am. I think these ideas that I have are completely possible for a next-gen exclusive. What do you guys think? I think all of his freaking stuff right here are perfectly reasonable, man. And I think, and I'm with you too, Bugsy. They might just do that. They might just do all that. See, this is like their first little outing. They want to see how many of us are gonna want more of this after we're done with it. And we're gonna play this game like me and you, Bugsy, are gonna play it like we're freaking junkies. We're gonna be like, we're gonna get up, play Xenoverse. We're gonna get in the bed, play Xenoverse. I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna be playing Xenoverse in my sleep. But in my dream, I have an ultra super fantasy character. I'll beat it like 5 or 6 times in my dreams. That's awesome, man. See, but me and you are gonna play it like we're gonna be crazed. Yeah, but I can actually, again, I can see. You want to read some more? I don't like going this low because a lot of people want to be like, but I see a lot of people are like not tripping out, so yeah. Xenoverse 2 makes no sense to me, and it would be a bad idea. What's the point on building an extreme awesome custom character and spending hours and hours per day to gear it up? It's if the Genius Company is going to make a sequel and you have to start all over again, it's just silly. I wouldn't even bother buying the sequel. Games like this, MMORPG style even though Xenoverse isn't one, but a fighting game. Don't go for a sequel. They're just gonna keep updating. They just keep getting it updated, but you don't need to make a whole new game from zero nonsense. Well, that's a good point. I mean, yeah, but what if your save like carries over to the next game? I mean, Budokai used to do that all the time. I mean, the Budokai series did that all the time. You'd freaking you'd play the first one, and you go into the second one, and it has your save data. So I feel like that's gonna happen. I think they're probably gonna do like a character transfer or something. I mean, it's totally possible. Gems is known for that kind of crap because, you know, when they did Budokai and when you play Budokai 2, like most of your characters that you got from that came over to 2. So I could see them actually doing some sort of character transfer, and then they make the level cap a little bit higher for your character. So if your character's already at level 80, you know, there's even a higher level. Or if your character's still, like if you played Xenoverse and your character is probably like a fucking level 60, he's not like a full on, he's not like there, it won't matter because the level cap will be higher anyway. I think it's, you know, and this person I kind of get, he's not trying to be, you know, he's not trying to be like a, you know, this person's not trying to be like a douchebag to anybody. And again, I like that. I like seeing that in people. You know, he's saying it's a bad idea because, you know, at the same time, you know, no one's gonna get. No, I mean, some people may not get the sequel. They're gonna have to start a custom. They're gonna start a custom character all over again. Me, I won't freak. I gotta be honest with you, Ivan West. I'm not really going to care. I'll freaking make another character. I'll freaking make another character, and it'll be exactly like the one that's on my freaking PlayStation. So I don't mind transferring characters, my friend. It's, you know, I'm not gonna be tripping out about that. Anyways, it's way too early to start talking about a sequel. Dude, come on. If people want to talk about a sequel, let them talk about a sequel. Don't be a button. Don't be raining on people's parades. Alright, let's see what. Sequel for an RPG style game where you spend so much time upgrading your personal character, and the company makes a sequel, and you have to start from zero. Can only be for money. Ha ha. Okay, dude. Dude, you had something like in your first comment, but then again, you're just acting kind of like a douche now. You're acting like a douche. Dude, quit acting like... Stop. I mean, god dang, stop acting like a douche. You know, I mean, I understand you're not feeling like you don't want Give me a minute. Give me a minute, guys. I need to pause this for a minute. Personally, though, you know, if you guys want to spend a little money to get a sequel, go ahead. Rampy, what's wrong, boy? Tell Bugsy what's wrong. Rampy, come on. Come on, what's the matter? He always does that. Anyways, guys, I'm saying if you want to talk about the sequel now, go ahead. Fuck, it ain't hurting nobody. And Namco Bandai is listening to the Dragon Ball Z community, because that's why hopefully we're gonna get a Budokai Tenkaichi 3 HD, man. So they are listening to us, and they do care. And I can say that, and I can't say that for a lot of companies that I used to think has the consumers back when it comes to making a profit. But Namco Bandai, they care. They care. You know, Mr. Ivan West, if we want to spend like X amount of money for a freaking sequel, that's on us. If you don't feel like you need to get a Xenoverse sequel, cool. But don't sit here and be like, oh, you guys shouldn't be talking about a sequel, just wait about 2 more years. Let them do it. It's their video. They can do whatever the hell they want. It's if you want to keep talking about a sequel, go ahead. But don't act like a condescending asshole. Don't act like a fucking condescending asshole. And you'll be like, ha ha ha, you guys are sheep. Because that little ha 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 right there, that's what got me going. Not like a very kind of typical rage, but at the same time, man, if people want to spend time doing a sequel, it's on them. Spend time playing a sequel and starting over again, let them do it. Hell, I'm gonna do it. I don't even care. You need to understand, man, not everybody's gonna share your personal view on Xenoverse. So there it is. Yonky, you got anything else to add before we get out of here? Stay tuned for more Xenoverse and Dragon Ball Z related stuff we're going to talk about, and really, I'm thinking we're just going to make this an average thing on our channel, where we just start talking about various who win fights and various things, and we're going to show you kids how me and Bugsy actually do research around this joint. Because me and Bugsy talk about it every freaking time there's a death battle, but now you're going to actually see our freaking process. They are? Yeah. So I'm sick and tired of this shit. They need to understand. Like, the people that freaking say we don't do research, they need to freaking understand we actually do. At least we do. You know? Freaking Gohan 64 wishes he could do the stuff. You know, wishes he can pull the information that we can, because at least we do digging. You know, these motherfuckers don't do digging. You know, I'm talking about all the people that say we don't do research. At least we do it. You guys just sit in your little freaking desk and just be typing away. At least we'll give you actual fact. There we go. So guys, we'll see you tomorrow, and remember, 1 week till Xenoverse. I'll keep reminding you every day until at least Monday. And then when Monday rolls around, it's just gonna be going Xenoverse, Xenoverse. Like next Monday, it's gonna be like Xenoverse, 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 over and over again. So be prepared for that. See you guys later.